I might just need to craft some cards here. This just looking at social media itself is just mentally straining, man. But see, it doesn't mean that we should ignore the big elephant in the room. I mentioned this earlier, but it was never a political issue. This is an issue on humanity. And what we're seeing is a fight for we're seeing a fight for humanity, and people are trying to fight in the most inhumane ways possible. Rubber bullets were intended to keep people from not getting harmed, but you know, it's literally doing more harm than good. People are already being sent to hospitals. One guy has lost an eye just from a rubber bullet attack. You can't tell me that there's a problem with our. You can't tell me that everything is okay when there's a problem with our justice system. Because that's corrupt, and that's corrupt as fuck, man. There are people that are there are people out there that are peacefully protesting out there, and some of them are not. Some of them are not retaliating. These cops just shoot. These cops have the audacity to go in there and attack them when they're not attacking. What part of don't shoot unless being shot at is there even? All these things that we're looking at are absolutely unconstitutional. They have no some of I'm not saying all cops are bad, but some of the cops that I've seen have done things that are absolutely disgusting. You have cops that are going through medical stands and destroying them flat out, and children that are being caught in the fray for people that are not even part of the protest still being attacked. A couple just recently, just last weekend, were in their car and they ended up getting tased because they refused to get out of their car. Another couple were told by police to get out of their car, and the woman that was inside the car was pregnant. The guy got out and was shouting at the cops, telling them that they did nothing wrong, and they clearly did nothing wrong, but still they threw tear gas at them, at a pregnant woman. Yeah, it's stupid. You can't tell me there's a problem. You cannot tell me that there is a problem with America without admitting the fact that there are cops that are acting corrupt. You know what? If you think that that all of this isn't a problem, then clearly you are the fucking problem. There's no doubt about it. I'm sorry. Yeah, this stuff is enough to piss me off, and this stuff is enough to piss anybody who has a common sense of humanity in them to know that all of this is absolutely wrong. America is supposed to be the representation of the melting pot. History will show you time and time again that It's like white people are acting like they own the land, and they don't. It was supposedly claimed. And yet, here we are. Failing to admit to see the problem. And honestly, a lot of people are having it's mentally exhausting. And thanks again for sticking around, Fitz. I appreciate that. Anyways, it's getting late for you, man. Have a good evening, my dude. It's just absolutely wrong. You cannot tell me that there's no you cannot tell me that there's nothing wrong, because there is something wrong. And I'm just saying, these cops out there, man, they deserve to be put in jail. They deserve to be put in bars. They can. I don't. It's a problem. It's a massive problem. And honestly, we need to speak up for these guys. I have not gotten I can't even. It's hard. It's hard. How can it's like you think about it and it's like how do these corrupt cops sleep at night knowing that they've killed people of different ages, of different ethnicities, just to get your point out, you know? And it makes sense to see why people would riot. They've had enough. We've had enough. And I feel you. I was just reading an article earlier about how some of the underlying things are just really bothersome for me, and one of them was the fact that these white people are afraid of having a black and brown America. Simply put, as if the ring out for equality isn't a thing anymore. You know, what for is the use of the Constitution of what do we stand for in the Declaration of Independence, you know, where it is self-evident that all men should be created equal. I don't see that. And honestly, if this thing is still going on until July 4th, then there's a problem.